as a young person, this is a beautiful place locally to just hang out with your friends. Like, you don't need to go far because Camden is at like the heart of central London.
It has a diversity to it and just the general feeling that people are the most important asset of any neighbourhood.
Every issue and every project that's now starting in this town, it almost belongs to everyone, belongs to all of the organisations. We all take care and pride in each other's work.
I love the diversity, I love the inclusivity. I like Camden Lock and Camden High Street.
It'll be about communities coming together, helping each other out on this thing and there, and really building that resilient, that strong communities, that we require for the future on this.
A We Make Camden movement is growing, taking on some of the biggest challenges facing the borough. Camden's residents, community groups, businesses, universities, charities, and so many more are coming together with the council to create and drive positive change. We have 4 shared missions that we want to achieve over the coming years to make Camden a place where everyone has the chance to succeed and nobody is left behind. Inspiring community-led action is happening across the borough, helping to drive each mission forward.
Corporation Town is about getting food together and learning to organise through doing that.
The one we're running is very different because it's all special needs family.
This is my son, Robert. Robert, you say hi. Hiya. Robert is helping. I'm very much focusing on the young energies that have been not fully utilised, those kids who have gone beyond 25 and where the education and healthcare plan package stopped.
We are now part of the Camden Food Mission, which means that cooperative principles are going to be part of how we organise across the borough.
The idea is, if somehow we can facilitate kids to learn skills out of it in few years, and then they start running these operations.
Camden Black British History Community Hub is a project uncovering Camden's Black history because there isn't really much of it out there in traditional archives. I have been quite overwhelmed by the response from the community, and when I say the community, I'm not just referring to the Black community, I mean the community in general. People can drop in archive material, particularly people of the Windrush generation, and then we will hand the stories over to Camden Local Studies and Archives Centre. Yeah, so I always say I was born in Sierra Leone, but I was made in Camden.
One Kilburn is a project which aims to create a conglomerate of all of the residents, organisations and businesses of Kilburn. So we're trying to unify the Kilburn voice, essentially.
We decided that we'd make a booklet of walks for people, and that's expanded now into longer walks into London.
My role is to engage the community in initiatives and projects which support health and mental well-being. It's been really great working with Alan and with Katie, who are the managers of Kilburn State of Mind.
26th of April, this is going to be a cafe, 7 days a week.
You've got the self-sustainable model down to a T already.
Yeah. With money and everything being so difficult, I think people have pulled together in community projects, and we're trying to literally miss out the middleman, aren't we? We're trying to skill swap.
We've been really excited to partner with Camden Learning on their STEAM programme because we feel really strongly that the people that are growing up around our building should have the hope of being able to work in those offices one day.
Camden STEAM is all about making sure that young people, regardless of their background, can make the most of those opportunities.
Each summer we host 100 Year 12 students for a week of work experience at the Google office.
Around 15,000 young people have been involved with STEAM activities along with our partners.
We want to really show up as good neighbours and open the doors to people of all ages and all backgrounds so they can hopefully see themselves working at Google in the future. With the school tours, we try to get volunteers from all different types of roles at Google. So at Google we have chefs and we have dog people who look after the dogs, and we have people who are engineering obviously, and product managers, and we have really senior VPs who volunteer with us.
Most of the Googlers who were a mentor in year 1 are still mentoring in year 5, and somebody said to me, this is what I'm coming into work for.
Incredible progress has been made so far, but there is still so much to do. We all have the power to make a difference. And when we use that power and work together, extraordinary things happen. We can make real and lasting change.
Together, we make Camden.